Hey homemakers! Wow, it has been a while since I've been on here, and it's for a couple reasons. One is because I've been working on a huge project that I'm actually going to be announcing in the second part of this video. And two is that I had intended on still being able to put content out for you guys as I was working on this project, but I'm always going to pour into this channel out of the overflow of my own homemaking and tending to my own family. And after working on this project and everything I needed to do to get this all launched, I just didn't have much overflow left over. So anyways, I took a longer break than I was expecting, and I am very pregnant now. Anyways, I'm about to have this baby, but it's perfect timing to launch this exciting new project that I've been working on. And I'm so excited to tell you guys about it. So one thing that I want to address is that these next few videos that I put out over the next few weeks and months, and then really just going forward, they're very raw, they're very honest about my own transformation that I have made in my homemaking. And so they're very vulnerable, and I have prayed for a long time, we're talking like years, about the direction to take my channel. And all the while, the Lord has been working on transforming me and my homemaking and my home. And so I just wasn't ready to share that part of my journey yet until the Lord made it abundantly clear that this is the time I am ready to share and mentor other homemakers who are struggling with maybe the same things that I have struggled with. And so, yeah, this has just been so spirit-led from the moment of, me working on this project to now launching this project. And I'm so excited to take you guys along the journey now. And I feel so at peace and so comfortable sharing it with you guys. So I just pray that it's well received by my audience. But just know that if this new direction that I'm taking my channel isn't for you, that I totally understand, and there's no hard feelings. The only thing that I ask is if you could just share it with maybe another homemaker who you think would benefit from this new direction that I'm taking my channel. I would love that. And then also, if you do really love my curated homemaking videos, I'm still going to be putting those out. I do love making those videos because they are so fun and it's my creative outlet. And I know that you guys love them. And so on occasion, I will still be putting those out, but you're going to see some other types of content thrown in there too. So stick around for the journey as you kind of watch my channel morph into something different, something that I really feel like will bless many, many homemakers. Okay, so in the next half of this video, I'm going to tell you the details about my big news, but my big news is that I created a course, and I'm so excited about this course. It's a passion project for me, and it's called the Transformed Homemakers Society. And I really want the direction of my channel to be a place where we can all interact and we can all really just be a society of homemakers who are looking to transform themselves and their homes. And so that is the big news, is that I changed my branding and I created a course. And so you'll learn more about the course in the next half of this video. But one thing I did want to share is that the pricing of my course is an introductory pricing. So eventually I will be increasing the price of the course, but I wanted to offer it at this introductory price. And in exchange, I'm hoping that you would give me two things. One, feedback on my course and how I can make it better for you and other homemakers. And two, a testimonial on how the Lord is using this course to work in your life. So those two things And then you're going to get the course at this introductory price. And I would be so grateful if you would just provide me with those two things. I pray that this new direction of my channel is a blessing to you and others, and maybe other friends that you have, homemakers that you know. So if you could share it, I would love that. But that's it for my little intro. So let's get into the good stuff, shall we? I am thrilled to introduce to you my new course, the Transformed Homemakers Society, where I help homemakers go from overstimulation and chronic stress to a peaceful, thriving home so that they can serve their families and the Lord. Using Christian brain rewiring and home management systems, I help you transform your homemaking from drudgery to perfect peace. I started my homemaking with a bit of a rough start. I wanted nothing more than to be a full-time homemaker. And after my son was born, I begged the Lord to provide a way to bring me home full-time, and He delivered. However, full-time mothering and homemaking wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and you might be able to relate to this. I was constantly stressed and in pain, in a state of fight, flight, and freeze. The progression of my chronically stressed body started off slowly and increased over the next 4 years of my homemaking journey. I had constant ailments. I was sick all the time, overstimulated from the second I woke up in the morning. And due to all the pain, I began tearing down my home with my own hands, as it says in Proverbs. My body was in so much pain for so many reasons, and so was my mind. I have a blog named Healthfully Rooted Home, and over time, I was feeling less and less healthy despite living a non-toxic life and eating very healthfully. I had no idea what was going on, so I pleaded with the Lord to heal me, heal my body and my brain. All the while, I was screaming at my children, throwing adult temper tantrums, disrespecting my husband, and making myself sicker and sicker by the day. My home was rarely happy, and I was simply just an angry mom and wife, and that is so hard to say. It saddens me to say that my family saw me as an angry person, and that was not who I wanted to be, and I knew it wasn't who I was called to be either. So I prayed harder, studied my Bible more, and worked harder to have more self-control. And do you know what? I failed every time. I know the feeling of going to bed at night, plagued by guilt from how I had treated my family that day, and so angry at myself for not having more self-control. I tried all the toxin protocols, diet protocols, supplements, and everything that promised hormonal regulation, and nothing gave me relief. Finally, all the glory be to God, He introduced me to the idea of neuroplasticity and Christian brain rewiring. I learned about how when the body is in a chronically stressed state, it will actually shut down many systems as a way to preserve energy for the perceived danger it thinks it's in. Some of the systems that our bodies may choose to shut down are the immune system, digestion, toxin elimination, emotional regulation, and tons more. Within a week of implementing the steps I had learned, I noticed my body relaxing in areas that I didn't even realize I was holding tension. My husband told me on day 7 of implementing what I had learned that he already noticed a difference and said that I seem happy again. He said, quote, "You seem normal again, like you aren't constantly freaking out." And he was right. I was able to eat foods that I wasn't able to eat previously because they had made me sick. I was less combative, less rushed, less frantic. I was joyful, and not like in a forced way like before. No, I truly had joy again. I was finding joy in my children and in being at home with my family. I was seeing more positive things throughout my day, and I had infinitely more energy. This is all after a single week of implementing what I had learned. And after 2 weeks, I had less hair loss and a ton of new hair growth. Previously, I was losing my hair in literal clumps, and it had become so thin that my ponytails were about the diameter of a pencil. My body had been under such chronic stress that my hair was literally falling out, and within 2 weeks of brain retraining, it was growing back at a crazy noticeable rate. So I had to share this with the world of homemakers experiencing what I had gone through too. I decided to package together my own program using all the tools and concepts that I had learned about Christian brain rewiring and everything I'd learned over the years through my journey to healing. I included home management systems that have been vital in my homemaking routine as well. And lastly, I added curriculum pertaining to creating your homemaking vision, your family culture, and developing yourself as a homemaker in your own way. I truly believe that this program has been spirit-led and is the most well-rounded course to transform homemakers who struggle with chronic stress, fatigue, and misery in homemaking. I am so honored that the Lord has put it on my heart to help homemakers go from overstimulation and chronic stress to perfect peace and thriving in their homemaking so that they can serve their families and the Lord. This course is for you if homemaking feels like daily drudgery. You know your calling is as a homemaker, but you just don't love it. Or you want to build a multi-generational family that serves the Lord. And you struggle with mom rage and chronic overstimulation. Maybe you have multiple symptoms such as chronic fatigue, digestive problems, insomnia, brain fog, anxiety, despite trying many different supplement protocols. Maybe you're sensitive to light, sound, food, supplements, mold, EMF, chemicals, or other normal aspects of daily life. Maybe you need systems in place to help you with your homemaking tasks of cooking, cleaning, tending to the children, and caring for your husband and yourself. This course is split up into 5 modules and over 33 videos where you'll learn about the following topics: God's vision for homemaking and help with creating your own vision around your homemaking that aligns with Christ, finding your unique homemaker qualities, strategies and daily practices to rewire your brain, renewing your mind to make positive thinking your norm, dealing with trauma the right way, creating a battle plan for old destructive patterns, or I call them ODPs, implementing the Christian brain rewiring formula that I created, getting out of the rut of hurry sickness, motivation for the weary homemaker, simplifying life to reduce overstimulation, how to systematize your home for peace and to get more done in a day, practical tips for daily routines, cooking, cleaning, self-care, caring for the children, and creating and maintaining a quiet time routine that sticks, and tons more. Also, how to thrive in seasons of postpartum and overwhelm. You will have lifetime access to the course as well as any new content that I include in the course curriculum. So if you are nodding your head and you can relate to much of my story or some of the things that I've mentioned in this video, then I pray that you'll consider taking the Transformed Homemakers Society course so that you can experience the same transformation that I have. I have a free workshop in the description below that I'd love for you to join. It's my 5-step framework for overstimulated and overworked homemakers, and I really think it will be a blessing to you. So please sign up for a spot, and I'll see you there.